You are listening to The Vocal Technologist. Spoken tech for your ears.
Ever feel like you need, I don't know, a super speed upgrade just to keep up with tech these days?
Oh, absolutely. It's relentless.
You are definitely not alone. So today, here on Vocal Technologist, we're cutting through some of that noise. We're pulling out the absolute must-knows from recent updates in dev, infrastructure, big data, all that good stuff.
Yeah, our goal is really to uncover what's genuinely significant, help you see the patterns behind the headlines.
Exactly. So if you're ready to get informed without the overload, let's crack these open. Okay, first up, platform and language evolution. Rust 1.88.0 just landed. What's really moving the needle here for developers, I saw something about naked functions. Sounds intense.
Right. Well, Rust continues to impress by balancing performance with, let's say, developer happiness. Let chains, for instance, they might seem small, but they really do clean up conditional logic quite a bit. And yeah, naked functions, that's serious low-level stuff. We're talking direct assembly control for,
Really?
super specific hardware optimization, think embedded systems, maybe high-frequency trading. It's about precision.
Precision, right. And speaking of empowering developers, Cloudflare containers are now in public beta for paid users. This feels like, well, a pretty big move.
Oh, it's significant. It's Cloudflare basically saying, let us handle the complexity of distributed systems for you. They're abstracting away a lot of the usual operational headaches.
By integrating everything tightly?
Exactly. Deployment, scaling, observability, it's all woven into their platform. It's kind of like the serverless idea, but maybe extended now to more stateful, long-running applications. Could really change how teams approach ops.
Interesting. Okay, and then there's OpenTofu 1.10. This feels less like just an update and more like a statement, especially now it's joined the CNCF. What about features like OCI registry support?
Yeah, joining the CNCF is a big legitimacy boost. And OCI support, that's huge. It means natively handling container images, other artifacts. It just smooths out workflows. In a world with lots of proprietary tools, OpenTofu's, rapid growth shows there's still huge demand for powerful open source options in critical infrastructure. More transparency, often more flexibility too.
Right. Now let's switch gears a bit and talk about the elephant in the data center, cost. We saw an interesting piece on observability tools. They look cheap per data point, but then...
Oof, yeah. They can get eye-wateringly expensive at scale. The sheer volume of telemetry data, ingestion, storage, it adds to be incredibly fast.
So what's the trap people fall into? Is it the open telemetry paradox mentioned?
That's a perfect way to put it. Open telemetry is fantastic for avoiding vendor lock-in, but makes it so easy to collect absolutely everything.
Right.
And suddenly you're drowning in data, maybe 10 times what you actually need, and paying for all of it. You have to be intentional, plan what you need, why you need it. Don't just instrument everything just because.
Intentionality.
Got it. Okay, on a more positive note for managing complexity. Cilium's BGP auto discovery, simplifying network automation in Kubernetes. How much does that actually help engineers on the ground?
Oh, it's a big step towards self-configuring infrastructure. Imagine large dynamic K8s clusters. Managing BGP peers manually. It's a nightmare.
I can imagine.
This auto discovery thing just takes away a huge chunk of that manual work, reduces errors. It lets the system manage itself more intelligently, frees up engineers for more valuable stuff than just keeping the lights on.
Makes sense. Let's shift to development philosophy. There was this piece on ticket-driven development basically saying it's, a fast track to nowhere, turning developers into task drones.
Yeah, that one definitely hits home for a lot of teams. I've seen teams get totally buried in ticket hell. It kills morale, kills quality.
So how do you break free? Any quick tips?
The simplest thing, reclaim the why. Don't just have a ticket saying build feature X, make it solve customer problem Y by building feature X.
Context. Exactly. It forces that conversation. Makes developers think about the actual problem, not just closing a Jira ticket. Become problem solvers again.
Love that. And that focus on purpose, it connects nicely to Databricks Runtime 16.1. They've added a data frame API for table-valued functions, TVFs. Why is that a big deal for data folks?
It's about streamlining.
Yeah.
TVFs are like SQL functions returning tables, right? Being able to call them directly in data frame code means much cleaner, simpler data transformations.
Fewer steps.
Fewer steps, more readable code, easier to build powerful analytical pipelines.
Yeah.
It's just a smoother developer experience.
Nice. And we also saw some other cool things sort of supporting these themes, like Amazon FSx for OpenZFS getting S3 access point support without moving data.
Yeah, simplifying data access again.
And Kubernetes node feature discovery getting better image compatibility metadata.
Smarter scheduling, less guesswork.
Plus Apache Iceberg getting better sort and compaction in S3 for faster queries. It all points towards more efficient, intelligent systems, doesn't it?
Definitely. Constant refinement.
So, okay, we've covered a lot. Rust's evolution, OpenTofu's rise, the sneaky costs of observability, ditching ticket-driven development.
Yeah, and I think what really stands out today is this constant tension, right, between wanting to innovate super fast and needing thoughtful, sustainable development and keeping an eye on the cost.
That's the balancing act.
It really is. Every tech leader, every developer has to navigate that.
Absolutely. So as you, our listeners, keep building amazing things, maybe pause and ask, are you just moving fast or are you moving with purpose? What does real, meaningful progress look like for your projects? Definitely something to think about.
Spoken Tech for your ears.